Good afternoon, folks. My name is Glenn Tompkins. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today, we're going to do low dollar, high potential stocks. You guys seem to like this kind of scenario when we talk about these kinds of stocks. Today, they're all going to be pharmaceutical stocks. Some of them have FDA approval, but most of them do not, and they could be gems in the rough that you may not know about. If you want to find out what stocks may be the best for you, you sit right there. Hi everybody, again, Glenn Tompkins, Senior Instructor here at VectorVest. Always love to bring these videos out to you. And this time, all about pharmaceutical stocks. We've seen them make big moves on FDA approvals, and hopefully we can find one here for you today. If you're brand new to the channel, by all means, please subscribe to the channel. We're still trying to grow our channel. Number 2, hit the bell icon so that you will be alerted to when new content like this comes out. And third, if you haven't already and you like the content, don't forget to smash that like button. Folks, also in the contents or in the comments down below, make sure you tell me what you think about this and if you've got any other input. With that, let's get right into my web stories. First stock is AQST Therapeutics. This is a stock that I've seen over and over in the comments. Glenn, can you look at this? Glenn, can you look at this? Well, today, we're going to look at it. AQST Therapeutics negotiates a 6-month extension to June 30th of 2022 for additional Libervant-related capital under the current debt agreement. So now, this company is looking at a drug for epileptic seizures. And if they get approval, provides access to $30 million in capital contingent on FDA approval. They've got to get FDA approval. They'll get this additional money. This will help them to promote this drug and market this drug out on the market. But they've got an extension up to 2022 to get that money. So they are looking for FDA approval, not there yet. Next one, another company, Amneal. And this is looking about Amneal announces a virtual event to discuss initial data from its pivotal phase 3 study of a drug called IPX203 in patients with Parkinson's disease who experience motor fluctuations. So as I look down, today they announced, and this was a couple of days ago, they will host a virtual event on August 25th, which is today at 4:30 later on today, in regards to this drug. It's an investigational product not approved by the FDA. It's a novel oral formulation of extended release CD/LD for patients experiencing motor fluctuations. It was developed with an innovative formulation that contains immediate release and extended release granules and uses that word, mucoadhesive polymers, to provide rapid absorption of maximize levodopa absorption. I am not a doctor. Good Lord have mercy, I'm not a doctor. It talks a little bit about what the company is. We're going to take a look at that as well. Another company, IMPL or IMPL, to provide lifeline to migraine patients as company anticipates FDA approval. Now, something about this space, this is a crowded space. There's a few companies out there, a few drugs out there, to include Botox, to help with migraine patients. So that's what catches my attention right away. The number of people currently living with migraine disorder is staggering. And that's why I still think it's a crowded space, but I think that more drugs are going after it because there's a lot of people that have migraines. And it goes down to talk about nearly 1 in 4 U.S. households has someone who suffers from migraine. That's a lot of folks. Amazingly, 12% of the population, including children, suffer from migraines. As many as 18% of American women, 6% of men, and 10% of children experience migraine. So even though I think that it's a crowded space, I think companies keep going after it because it is a problematic problem. All right, my next drug is CTIC, CTI Biopharmaceutical. Now, this company, CTIC, is looking for putting out a vaccine for COVID-19. So you know that's going to be high on people's list. They have not submitted to be okay for emergency use yet, so this is still in the beginning stages of FDA, or even before it even goes to the FDA. But they're getting buy recommendations by different brokerages. That could help to push the stock's price higher, especially knowing that they're getting out there to go after COVID-19. Several research firms have recently commented on securities issuing a buy rating, issued $4 price objective on shares of CTI Biopharma in a research note on Friday, July 13th. Lake Capital raised their target price. A couple of Zacks Research cut shares, though, from a hold rating to a sell rating on Tuesday, August 10th. BTIG Research began coverage on the shares. So it goes to talk about different people and big money going after this company, which could drive the stock's price higher. The average one-year price objective among brokerages that have updated their coverage on the stock in the last year is $7.42. All right, we're going to look at that stock. And the last one is CARA, C-A-R-A. Now, CARA, on the other hand, has been FDA approved. The FDA has approved CARA Therapeutics and Vifor Pharma injection for severe to moderate pruritus, which is itching, in patients with chronic kidney disease undergoing dialysis. It's an opioid, which catches my attention, agonist. Oh, it's an opioid agonist that targets the kappa opioid receptor in the peripheral nervous system. The company expects to launch the drug in Q1 of 2022 and hope to gain reimbursement and patient access through Medicare and Medicaid. If that happens, that's going to be big for them because that's where they're going to get paid from. All right, so those are my 5 drugs. Let's go take a look at them in the VectorVest software. And here they are. Here's all 5 of my stocks: AMRX, CTIC, CARA, AQST, and IMPL. First thing I want to talk about, the only company in here that does have good upside potential by way of the VectorVest software is AMRX with a relative value of 1.39. This company should outperform a AAA corporate bond by 39% over the next 1 to 3 years. That's the only drug company in here. Even though CARA got FDA approved, they're still considered, in my case, to be more of a speculative trade. Because as I look at both, relative value and relative safety on all of these stocks, they're all below the value of 1, so they are still more speculative, which doesn't surprise me. Most biopharma companies tend to be speculative companies until they can hit a drug that knocks it out the park. So looking at AMRX, 1.39 in relative value, relative safety below 1, so it's still a risky trade. The stock is in an uptrend. How about this? Positive earnings and positive earnings growth. The only one out of the 5 that have positive in both. The others have negative earnings per share and negative earnings growth rate across the board. All right, only one of them is a buy recommendation too, AMRX. Let's go take a look at these graphs. All right, as we look at the graphs, let's start with AMRX. I've labeled them up so you can see what's going on. Most recent earnings here, stock's price looks like it leveled out 3.8, and because these are more speculative trades, I'm looking at them more from a trades perspective, looking at the 3.8 exponential moving averages. The stock fell, but most recently over the last couple of days, the 3.8 did go up. It does have a price target of $7 to $7.50, currently trading at $5.50. In phase 3 for Parkinson's, not FDA approved yet, but I do like that RV again is above the value of 1. The stock's got good upside potential. Relative timing in the VectorVest system tells me that the stock is currently in an uptrend, and the volume has been conviction. The stock's price is moving up. A little bit of an indecision day, but look at this. Since it crossed above the 3.8, the stock went through 2 levels of resistance, sitting at $6.13 and sitting at $5.13 and $5.45 right here, and still above it right now. I like it. I like that it's not FDA approved yet, but it could be a gem in the rough. All right, let's go to the next stock. Next one that I have is CTIC. All right, this one is in phase 3 for COVID-19. Brokerages are buying it. All right, brokerages are buying it. Not bottom left to upper right, but Nonetheless, bouncing off a level of support or a line in the sand, I have it at $2.50. 3.8 just crossed. Today is a little bit of a pullback day today. Still green, but a little bit of a pullback day today. I've got a price target of $5.80, which is almost 2 times where it is right now. The 3.8 cross. Stock is in an uptrend. RT just recently went above 1, and look at that. Steadily to increasing volume. That is conviction. I like CTIC. I like that profit target, which is even higher than the high of $3.16. This stock's got some upside potential, and again, brokerages are picking it up. The next one, CARA. Now, this one did get FDA approval on 8/24 for the treatment of pruritus, which is itching for the kidney disease. And this is what I really like about CARA. It is the first and only one of its kind. Innovation. I like new things. Innovation on this drug. They're going to try to go for that promotional launch in Q1 of 2022. And if they do get they do have the FDA approval, not this one. They do have the FDA approval, and they're starting to get that drug out there in Q1 of 2022. This one has a price target of $25, which is almost twice where it is right now. Watch the 3.8 right now. It bounced off a level of support, which is sitting at $12.30. A little bit of a pullback right here. Still a green candle, but a closed green candle with some selling pressure. Now we've got a red candle. This one I like, but I got to let the trade come to me. I got to make sure that the 3.8 start going back up. I've got to make sure RT is going back up. This is something that you keep on your radar. Next one is AQST. Now, this stock, again, has been asked about from a lot of people. Remember I talked to you about Parkinson's? One of the drugs out there had Parkinson's. That was AMRX. How about AQST has already got a drug out there for Parkinson's back in May 21 of 2020. Another thing I like about this company, 3 drugs have been approved since 2018. Over the last 3 years, they've got 3 drugs approved. We're averaging out to a drug a year. All right. Most recent earnings sitting right about here. Looks like people like the earnings. The stock's price went up, pulled back down after it retreated from a level of resistance sitting at about 339. I like the trend. The stock's price is trending higher. Watch the wicks on these most recent candles. Broke through a level of resistance at $3.80. Followed through today, a little bit of a wick at the top of the candle. And now this is not approved yet, but it's PDUFA, epileptic seizures. Drug is Libervant. Not FDA approved yet. What does PDUFA mean? It means it authorizes the FDA to collect fees for the drug, and these fees have played a major role in expediting the drug approval process. So this company has not been FDA approved yet, but I like the trend. I like that the company looked like it beat earnings. It's making money. RT just recently went above 1, and volume is conviction. Volume's pretty steady, so I'm okay with that. This has a price target of $13.80, where it's currently trading at $3.96. I think this stock has good upside potential as well. And the last stock that I have is IMPL. Remember, I said this was a crowded space because of migraines. This also has a PDUFA for migraines right now, anticipates FDA approval. Let's see what those funds do to help to expedite this stock. Now, because it's a crowded space, I'd be a little bit careful with this. This is sitting at a level of support at 12.11. The 3.8 haven't crossed yet. The stock is not in an uptrend, and the stock is falling in volume. I have no price target on IMPL. I've got no stock, no profit target on it. So those are my 5 stocks that I want you to keep your eyes on. They're all pharmaceutical stocks. A couple of them could run up a lot, and maybe 1 or 2 may not, but at least you can have them on your radar. With that, folks, this video is over. Until the next time, see ya.